Hi, I'm Stuart and welcome to SIRENNET Television. Now, FlatLighter has been around for many years, but it's always nice to get an updated overview, and who better than Chris? Let's go check him out.
Thank you, Stuart. I have here Whelen Engineering's FL-LED. It is a 2-panel sun visor mount interior LED fixture. Typically, you'll see these in detective vehicles, but they're wonderful for volunteers for use in your POV, or for a public works vehicle, or fire and rescue, where you don't need to have a lot of lighting, but need to have something for identifying the vehicle or getting through traffic a bit quicker. As I mentioned, it's designed to affix to the vehicle's flip-down sun visors. So, driver's side or passenger side, whatever your preference is for the position in the vehicle. It uses 5mm LED light heads, total of 80 per side, and as you can see, you have 2 modules. With that, 20 available flash patterns for you to select from, including Title 13 Steady Burn for folks in California. It's available in a red-red and a red-blue color configuration, so depending on your color preference, go ahead and select what'll work for you. It incorporates 2 push buttons, one as an on and off, the other as a momentary for flash pattern adjustment. The visor itself is a lightweight polycarbonate housing. On the back, wiring harness that exits based from the top or the bottom, depending on how this is positioned. 2 straps that'll hug around your vehicle's sun visor. Nice heavy-duty Velcro, so you'll go ahead, take these, strap them around the visor as needed, through the loop here. So go ahead and pull it nice and tight, and secure the Velcro as needed. The fixture itself is designed for a 12-volt electrical system. So we'll go ahead, take the 12-volt receptacle, plug it into an outlet here as needed. Also, keep in mind, for folks that are going to be using these in a vehicle where you don't want to have this plugged into a 12-volt outlet, but you'd rather have it hardwired in, you can go ahead, snip off the 12-volt plug, hardwire it in to an on and off switch or a main SIRENNET lighting controller. Just depends on what kind of vehicle this is going into. As I mentioned, on and off switch, and as you can see, with 80 5mm LEDs per side, it has quite the tremendous potency to it. So for folks that are used to seeing products that are now using Whelen's patented linear diffused or dot style, the 5mm is a little bit of a throwback, but it still does wonderful for light heads like this that need to be nice and flush, easy to disguise in the vehicle, and most importantly, still work nice and bright when needed. As I mentioned, rocker switch here. So with that, give it a press, and it'll adjust the flash pattern for you. The unit does retain the pattern setting, so every time it's turned off, whether on the switch here or hardwired in which this switch would constantly stay pressed in unless you wanted to manually disable it, select it back, same pattern is set. So with that, adjust it here, let it go, on and off control here. And keep in mind with this, using the 5mm diodes, as you can just see from when I panned it to the left and the right, it is directional sensitive. So when it's on the sun visors of the vehicle, you make sure to take a moment, position the visor properly so you'll be getting the most output from the FL-LED from Whelen. I'm Chris. Thanks for joining me here on SIRENNET Television. Back to you, Stuart.
Well, an interesting overview of a Whelen FlatLighter, available of course here on SIRENNET. Full tech specs available too. Go ahead and check those out, along with a bunch of great photos. I'm Stuart. You've been watching SIRENNET Television.